Evidence suggests KPop Demon Hunters x MTG Collab imminent. It was pretty much bound to happen after Hasbro's CEO Chris Cox said, during Hasbro's July earnings calls, that they were looking at KPop as one way to entice more female players to give MTG a try. But now it's official. Netflix has signed a deal with Hasbro, and also Mattel, to bring Mira, Zoey and Rumi to fans everywhere. Stop me if you've heard this one before, or, just skip this section. But in case you've been living under a really big rock these last few months, or are just allergic to Netflix, KPop Demon Hunters is an animated film from Netflix, and produced with Sony Pictures Animation, released a few months ago about HUMNTR/X, a K-pop girl group who moonlight as demon hunters. Pretty much what's on the title, really. Which also happens to be the most popular film of all time on Netflix. Oh, the soundtrack also reached #1 album on Billboard's 200 albums chart. And Golden, one of the movie's main songs, became the longest-running #1 hit by a girl group on the Billboard Hot 100 in the whole 21st century. And apparently the film's characters were the top 5 most searched for Halloween costumes this year. Really, as a dad of a 6-year-old girl, I can actually vouch for this from personal experience. Forget about cute little witches and skeletons treating you this year. It's gonna be Rumi, Zoey, and Mira all the way, with the occasional genius sprinkled in. To spell out the facts, the only actual product that has been announced for real thus far is a K-pop Demon Hunters Monopoly game. But Hasbro's announcement is clear that they plan to go really wide, casting their net across categories such as special feature plush, youth electronics, and roleplay. And Wizards of the Coast will be one of Hasbro's brands that will be involved. In fact, Hasbro's CEO Chris Cox had already revealed this card during Hasbro's last earnings call, when he said that, "I think about 30% of the player base today are women, and we'd like to see that increase over time. So we're also looking at IPs that could have some resonance there. So don't be surprised if you see us poking into romantasy. Don't be surprised if you see us looking at K-pop bands. Nothing is off the table." Which was all it took for Magic fans to correctly guess that Mira, Zoey, and Rumi were coming to MTG. As noted, the only product that has been formally announced is a reskin Monopoly. Past that point, it's all speculation. What's most likely we'll see near-term is a secret lair. Magic's head designer, Mark Rosewater, has said many times that an in-universe MTG set takes them about 3 years, from idea to print, and that a Universes Beyond set takes about 1 year more. K-pop Demon Hunters' success caught everybody by surprise, so there's no way we get a Demon Hunters Magic set before 2029 to 2030 at the earliest. A somewhat long shot for 2027 could be 1 or 2 standalone Commander precons, above all if Netflix releases a second movie and slash or series by that time. And, well, there's always the chance they decide to turn it up to 11 and have a Hatsune Miku X Demon Hunters secret lair.